got me thinking. And I kept working. I usually create the painting laying flat, and I meditate before I start working. I got a little shrine over there, and put the candles and the incense. I meditate for about 20 minutes.
Right.
And then I go straight to painting, and everything in my head, all my preconceptions are gone out the window. One of the questions that you had asked me was who's my influence? My influence is no one, hopefully.
Right.
I try to remain true to my own work and paint. What comes to me when I'm in my meditation, what comes to me is I try not to, I try to leave everything out, all my thoughts and my past experience, not to color it. So that's what I do when I start painting. I don't know, I meditate and I go in there and I see colors and I start mixing colors and I start throwing paint on the canvas and it starts to take form. And what happens is no matter how abstract you get, shapes take place. I love going into a school where there's kids and I show them one of my paintings and I say, what do you see in that painting? And the kids come up with huge, I write it on the chalkboard, they have huge lists of the different things that they see in the painting, and I tell them, well, no, we're all looking at the same thing, we're all seeing something different, and it's a great lesson for them. They just start to appear, and sometimes I'll let them come. I try not to deny them, but I'll let them come forward, and the initial painting is a mess. And I bring it out here and I live with it, and I'll go shopping and come in the front door and I look at it. Oh, that's what I gotta do. The idea that was in the painter's head was up here in heaven in this huge art gallery. So there's the real Mona Lisa, and here is the interpretation of it on earth, which pales by comparison to the real one. I believe that all art comes from, not from some gallery up in heaven, but from a true inspiration. And we have these hands and the gifts and the skills and the time and, most importantly, the perseverance to put them on canvas. Because that's really what art is all about, is persevering day to day, when no one's looking at it, when no one's buying it, and you have within you this spirit that says, I have to keep creating art no matter what, and you keep putting it out. And what I see in my head, I put on the canvas, and I do my best to do that. And when I get a painting that is so close to what I saw in my head that I can't do any better, then I'm successful. When I meditate and my paintings come out from my meditation, they're influenced by my geographic location. I believe when I'm in California, my paintings have an American Indian influence. When I'm in California in the morning, I go to this rock, which is a petroglyph, it's a maze. And it's actually protected by the state of California, but it's so much out in the desert that nobody knows it's there. So I'm totally alone, I'm on this hill, and I sit there cross-legged and meditate for 20 minutes and become so part of the land that when I go to paint, I'm totally connected. And the influence is there. There's an American Indian influence that I see in my artwork out there that's not here in New York City. My artwork is quite different in New York City than it is out there.